Hello everyone. Today's topic is bank reconciliation statements. Bank reconciliation statement is very important topic in accounts. When an individual or a firm deposit any money into a bank or withdraw money by using a check from a bank, it records the transaction in the debit side of the bank column of the cash book or such deposit and credit side of the bank column of the cash book for such withdrawal. So bank reconciliation is very important, and after every month end, that bank checkbook and your cash book, you have to balance it. So on the other hand, bank also records such transaction in its book and credit such account for deposit and debit such account for withdrawal. So the bank issue a book that account holder after recording such transaction. The book which is prepared by the bank for accounting or for account holder is known as passbook. So what is passbook? The book which is prepared by the bank for account holder is known as passbook, and in case of current account the bank issues statement and not a passbook. So that statement is known as bank statement. So the proper definition of BRS is a statement which is prepared to reconcile the cause of difference between bank balance as well as your cash book and bank balance as per passbook or bank statement. That is called BRS. That is very important in accounts. So what are the feature of BRS? First of all, bank reconciliation statement. The statement word it says it is a statement. So it is a statement means it is not a part of process of account. It is a prepare to reconcile the cause of difference between the bank balance as per cash book and the bank balance as per passbook. It can be prepared at any time during the financial year as and when it is required. So since it is prepared on a particular date, it is written as BRS as at this and this date. So it is necessary for beginner to understand first the mechanism of how to prepare the BRS. The first milestone of this journey is to understand the various reasons for differences between the two record. So that is very important. So it is a simple statement which is prepared to reconcile the cause of difference between bank balance as per cash book and bank balance as per passbook. So that we can say it is BRS. Reason for difference between cash book and passbook. That is very important. Cash book and why? What is the reason? Why we are preparing BRS? So reason. So what is the first reason will be basically we can classify in two types. आप लोगों को भी पता है ये. So it is the first one. Items appear in the cash book but not appeared in the passbook because we know that it should be matched cash book and passbook. So everyone know what is cash book and what is passbook. So items appear in cash book but not appearing in the passbook, and second one is what? Item appear in passbook but not appearing in the cash book. So let's understand these reasons. First one, what? Item appears in the cash book but not appear in the passbook. Why it has happened? So check issued by the business entity not debited by the bank. So this may cause they might not have been backed by the payee, or it is maybe under the clearance something happened. So the entry in cash book will made immediately when the check is issued. So thereby reducing the bank balance in the book of entity, book or accounts. So bank balance as per the cash book will be less, but as bank passbook it will be more. So this is also termed as unpresented checks. Second one is what? Check deposited but not credited by the bank. Sometime what will happen? You deposited check but not credited by the bank. So that time what will happen? The business entity may receive check or draft which is deposited into bank for collecting the payment. Again, entry in cash book will be instantly there for the increase in the balance. हमें मैसेज भी आ जाता है, आपको पता होगा, जब हम कुछ डिपॉजिट करते हैं बैंक में. So bank balance as per the cash book will be more than if the balance as per the bank passbook. It is also called outstanding check. Third one, error हो सकता है कि the bank may miss out some entry, the debit or credit, which results in a difference occurs. Fourth is standing instruction. The entity may give standing instruction to the bank for certain regular payment like loan, repayment installment. Sometimes क्या loan repayment installment means जो लोन हम लेते हैं उसका रीपेमेंट करते हैं इंस्टॉलमेंट में. और ट्रांसफर ऑफ फंड, समटाइम वी आर ट्रांसफरिंग वन अकाउंट टू अनदर अकाउंट टू ट्रांसफर ऑफ फंड and maybe get into the passbook immediately but not enter in the cash book, or maybe it will be delay. Now second one is item not appeared in the cash book, means appeared in the passbook but not appeared in the cash book. So simple first आपको, because BRS is a very important topic, एक क्वेश्चन MBA में या BBA में BRS के ऊपर आता ही है फर्स्ट सेम MBA में. So what is that कि bank interest, bank charges means the bank will charge interest on overdraft or charges for the services. So issue of bank draft, तो बैंक ड्राफ्ट आपको पता है कि जब हम डीडी बनाते हैं तो आजकल हम ऑनलाइन भी बना सकते हैं थ्रू आवर नेट बैंकिंग. तो पे ऑर्डर, so here being the source of transaction, sometime what will appear, it will not appear in the cash book but it will appear in the passbook. So entry of cash book क्या हो जाता है, डिले हो जाता है. Similarly the bank could credit interest on fixed deposit which may be not enter in the cash book. Then second is direct deposit in the bank account. Sometimes customer or any other may directly going to the bank and they deposit. Okay, so the bank will enter immediately but entry in cash book will appear later. Then bills for collection, the business entity, if any business is there, maybe send bill of exchange for collection. So bank will collect the payment and credit the same in the passbook. So the entry in cash book will be made only after receipt for information from the bank. Without knowing bank, we cannot do the entry. So fourth is again error. The record may be missed out. Sometimes we miss the record. Sometimes we miss the transaction. So the record may be missed out by the keeper of the business entity. So what is the need for BRS? तो पहला हमारा नीड क्या है कि it help to understand the actual bank balance. Second, it help to identify the mistake in cash book and passbook. So that is we can reconcile. We are matching each other. कि cash book is matching with the passbook or not. And third, it help to detect the prevent fraud and error in recording the business transaction. Fourth, it help incorporate certain expenditure, income debited, credit by the bank in the book of the account. So BRS के लिए हमारा मेथड बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. मेथड फॉर प्रिपरेशन ऑफ BRS is two: rule of addition and subtraction, and second is debit credit method. This is a format when reconciliation is started with. So balance as per the cash book, OD as per cash book, balance as per outstanding. Okay. So this format you have to follow. Why I put this format? It is easy to understand. Check deposited in bank but not cleared. So where you have to less, where you have to add in the format. Check issued but not presented in bank. So in the cash book, what happened? Added. So in OD as per the here less. So these are the few transactions are given. Based on that transaction, we will do the sum. First sum is what? Ki here, see like 31st December 2014, P. Roy bank balance soon in by the cash book is 75,000. On receipt of bank statement, this found that. So three checks is there. One check is for 3,000, one check is for 4,000, one check is for 1,500. ठीक है, हमारे पास तीन चेक गया है in the favor of supplier, respective on 23rd. एक चेक गया है 28. Second one is on 29th and third one is on 30th December 2014 and has been debited in the bank statement on 2nd January on next year 2015. Second one is the bank had credited 8,000 on 30th September 2014 in respect of collection made by the bank directly from the customer, but it is not intimating. Okay. Third one is two check is there. 5,000, 6,000 check was deposited into bank on 30th and the credited by the bank on 4th January. So again, it is deposition is the, we just heard he deposited into the bank but not showing in that. So that is credited on 4th. Then the bank has debited 30th incidental charges on 30th December 2014 but not enter in the cash book. So the reconciliation of the bank balance as per cash book with the bank balance as per the bank statement as on 31st December 2014. Because many entry you are seeing here, it is on 2nd January, it is 30th only itself, it is 4th January. So, यहाँ हमारा बैंक रिकॉन्सिलेशन स्टेटमेंट है. पर्टिकुलर होता है, एक कॉलम डेबिट का है, एक क्रेडिट का है. तो अभी हमने क्या किया इसको, बैंक बैलेंस एज पर क्या है हमारा कैश बुक है डेबिट, जो कि हमारा स्टार्टिंग में 75,000 था। अब हमने उसमें क्या ऐड किया कि चेक इशूड बट नॉट प्रेजेंटेड फॉर पेमेंट की, तो टोटल हमारा जो वैल्यू ये क्या हो गया, हमारा चेक ऐड करेंगे क्योंकि ये इशू हो गया बट बैंक में प्रेजेंट नहीं हुआ है, तो 8,500 कलेक्शन बाय बैंक कस्टमर बट नॉट रिकॉर्डेड इन कैश बुक। तो ये दोनों जो हमारा बैलेंस कितना हो गया यहाँ पर 16,500। तो हमने इसको ऐड कर लिया क्योंकि इसको ऐड किया हमने। अब लेस क्या करेंगे कि जो चेक डिपॉजिटेड बट नॉट क्रेडिटेड इन पासबुक ऑन 31 दिसंबर 2014, तो हमारे पास दो था, तो 5,000, 6,000, 11,000 एंड बैंक चार्जेस इज गिवन। सो ये टोटल जो हमारा हो गया क्रेडिट 80,000, कितना 91,000 ऐड हो गया, उसमें लेस हो गया 11,030, तो 80,470 हमें मिल गया। तो ये हमेशा क्या होना चाहिए, मैच होना चाहिए तुम्हारा आपका डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट। इलेस्ट्रेशन 2 भी आपके रेफर कर सकते हैं कि मिस्टर MS सुरेश इंटरप्राइजेस के बाद अगेन क्या है, BOD है उनके पास, बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट पासबुक 31 मार्च के हिसाब से, चेक डिपॉजिटेड इन द बैंक इज गिवन 31 मार्च, चेक वाज इशूड 3 अगेन ड्यूरिंग दिस मंथ, द चेक इज 5,800 स्टिल विद द सप्लायर, तो 3 यहाँ पर यूज हो रहा है, एक तो इश्यू हो गया और ये चेक स्टिल सप्लायर के पास है। डिविडेंड कलेक्टेड बाय द बैंक रॉन्गली इंटर्ड in the cash book, क्योंकि dividend collect हुआ है 1250 but wrongly it is given 1520, and the amount transfer from the fixed deposit and interest overdraft 930 by the bank and passbook reform received on the 3rd April 2015. So direct deposit by MS Rajesh Trader is 400 not entered in the cash book, and corporation tax 1,200 paid by the bank. सो इन दिस अगेन यहाँ पे हमारा बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट स्टार्टिंग था तो हमने लिख दिया जितना था। ऐड क्या करेंगे, इशूड बट नॉट प्रेजेंटेड, ट्रांसफर, फिक्स डिपॉजिट, डायरेक्ट डिपॉजिट, ये सब अगर हम फॉर्मेट देखेंगे तो हमें समझ आ जाएगा, ये सिंपल सम्स है और हमें निकालना हटाना क्या है कि चेक डिपॉजिट बट नॉट क्लियर्ड, तो हमारा जितना टोटल था उसमें से कितना नहीं क्लियर हुआ था। डिविडेंड कलेक्टेड एक्सेस, क्योंकि हमने बताया डिविडेंड कलेक्टेड 1,250 बट रॉन्गली इट इज प्रेजेंटेड 1,520, तो द डिफरेंस वी हैव टू डिडक्ट, and interest overdraft debited PB only 930 and corporate tax. So again यहाँ पर ये हमारा हो गया, जो भी एडिशन है और ये जो भी सब्सट्रैक्शन है उसका हमारे पास डिफरेंस आ गया। तो बी sometime it is there in VTU syllabus कि how the reconciliation of bank statement in tally. So in tally ERP bank reconciliation अगर आपको करना है तो the bank reconciliation is a process to match all your transaction and bank balance of an organization, correct? ये सबको पता है, जो लोग भी 12th में अकाउंट्स पढ़ते हैं, BRS एकदम इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है, आपको पता ही होना चाहिए। तो द ये BRS is a process to match all your transaction and bank balance of an organization with the accounting record of the organization for a particular period. So you can perform the reconciliation manually as a automatically. So you can set the data, क्योंकि आपके पास ट्रांजेक्शन है, डे टू डे एक्टिविटी जो भी करते हैं, हमारे पास जर्नल है, लेजर है, उस लेजर के बाद हमारे पास कैश बुक है, तो कैश बुक में हमारे पास सिंगल कॉलम, डबल कॉलम, ट्रिपल कॉलम कैश बुक है, उसके बाद हम उसको रिकॉन्सिलेशन स्टेटमेंट बनाते, तो unreconciled transaction in the current year appear in the opening BRS of the next year. You can remove the opening BRS if it is not required. So you can compare the bank book with the cash book or two or more banks. So BRS क्या करेगा, प्री क्लोज ऑडिटिंग के लिए वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो टैली में हमें क्या फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी मिलता है, ऑटोमेटिकली वी आर बिकॉज वी हैव ऑल द ट्रांजेक्शन, तो हम इसको MS एक्सेल में भी कर सकते हैं, CSV फाइल अगर है, और हम इसको क्या कर सकते हैं कि वंस इंपोर्टेड फ्रॉम द रिकॉन्साइल्ड एंड ऑटोमेटिकली इट कैन बी ऑलमोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द रिकॉर्ड ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन। सो यू कैन रिकॉन्साइल और डिलीट द unreconciled transaction one by one or anytime. So the transaction is not recorded in the company book or executed by the bank. तो हमारा BRS के लिए स्टेप्स है कि अगर आपको रिकॉन्साइल बैंक ट्रांजेक्शन ऑटोमेटिकली, सो इफ यू वांट टू रिकॉन्साइल कि आप इसको स्टेप्स को कैसे फॉलो करेंगे, ये स्टेप्स दिया है, ये स्टेप्स आपको टैली में फॉलो करना है। कि ओपनिंग यहाँ पर है कि ओपनिंग द बैंक लेजर प्लेस ऑल्ट प्लस G, तो मास्टर आएगा, प्रेस इंटर करना है, गेटवे ऑफ टैली में जाएंगे, ऑल्टर करेंगे, देन व्हाट काइंड ऑफ लेजर, देन अगेन इंटर, सेलेक्ट द बैंक लेजर, ओके फॉर एग्जांपल हियर कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक, इनेबल द डेट ऑफ रिकॉन्साइल, किस डेट में आपको चाहिए, देन मॉडिफाई कर सकते हैं आप उस डेट को, ओके। देन अगेन अपार्ट फ्रॉम द हियर यू ऑल द की इज गिवन कि कैसे करना है, F12 से हाउ टू कॉन्फ़िगर, सो द नरेशन, सो द फेवरेट नेम, सो द रिमार्क, सो फॉरेक्स डिटेल, सो द डिफरेंस इन बैंक बैलेंस एंड ऑल्सो बैक डेटेड रिकॉन्साइल। सो this one is the total topic about the BRS. So here you can refer my PPT for your reference for BRS. Thank you for watching my video.